You have projected now, what is it that you want? So now you're going to project it someplace. And projecting would be to see it, to visualize it, to make a little scenario of it. In some cases, if you say, I can't visualize, I teach them how to visualize.
Now, do you think a lot of people do not get what they want out of life because they don't know what they want?
This is true, yeah. Some people go with the tide, or they're limited on church dogma, that if you want something, it's the work of the devil, and you don't deserve it. A lot of it depends on what your background was, what culture you came from, what was your upbringing. And you have to spend maybe, like I said yesterday, from 1 to 7, you're subjected to your parents' concepts and things. From that point on, you have to make your, and then you go in and your peers. I mean, you know, that's important. When is it that you can really say, I want to be myself? And that's when you decide, what is it that you want? We're always influenced. That's a given. And so after you're influenced, what direction do you want to go? What's important to you?
The second one is about projecting. And is projecting just a form of visualization? And
Yes, you're projecting. You have projected now, what is it that you want? So now you're going to project it someplace. And projecting would be to see it, to visualize it, to make a little scenario of it. In some cases, if you say, I can't visualize, I teach them how to visualize. And that is just, I give them an orange, and I said, you see the orange, and then see the orange, okay, see the sun kissed on the orange. Now, close your eyes and see the orange. I said, that's as simple as it is. Because something, I can't visualize, but you can. It's a mental thing. And so when you are projecting it, you are visualizing it. And visualizing it means putting it in a situation, like a car. You're sitting in the car. You smell, new car, color of the car, standing by the car. That's visualization. And you're always in that picture.
it's all about expecting it. What does that really mean? Is it like, how do you expect something?
How do I expect something? It's a given. You just know it's coming. Never doubt it. If something comes to your mind, and don't tell anybody, because when you tell people, they have a negative condemnation, and they say, what makes her think she's going to win that? Now, in my case, because I won everything, it was to my advantage, because they'd say, she's going to win it. And so they gave me more energy. But if you are surrounded by negative people, then I would not tell anybody. I would keep it to myself, and I would expect it. I know it would come. And then if I got disappointed, and this is very common, I would say, no, there's no failure, there's a delay in results. And then continue to do that, because sometimes things that you are expecting take a little longer than you anticipated.
Now, all of that makes a lot of sense, but a lot of people will still have that nagging doubt. They will say, I've tried it, but I'm not successful. I'm not getting what I want out of life. I'm still not a winner. What do you say to those people that have listened to everything you've just said, but then come back and say, I'm still not where I want. I'm still not getting what I want?
Okay, what you shared with me, the one thing, when they say this, I'm trying to do this. I said, honey, you can try and try and try the rest of your life. That to me is negative. What you take try out of your vocabulary, it's coming, and that's it. Trying means you keep on trying. That's negative. I never try, I do something.
Somebody that is just learning how to become a winner, how to use the system to get what they want, would you recommend that they start with smaller, easier contests? Does that even exist? Is there, how do you recommend you get started with this, especially if you have not been a winner before?
Okay. It all depends on the individual. If they think small, then they get small things. And if this makes you feel comfortable, then start out. I started out with an outboard motor. That was the thing. Then I went back to just bicycles and roller skates and footballs and little stuff that made the kids happy. And then all of a sudden, when we had a decision, let's project for somebody to pay for our vacation every year. So we never paid for our vacation. So we went to dude ranches, to New York, to Europe, to Disney World twice. And so those were leading up to it. Well, then as you win, I guess you'd say you get more confidence. So if the individual feels like, hey, that sounds overwhelming, I think I'm just going to project for something small, then do it. And then build up to it. Every person is different. And so that's what you do. I mean, my husband wanted an outboard motor. And that was the first thing that I thought of. Okay, we'll win it for him.
And you have also mentioned earlier today the law of attraction, which is very similar or identical to the system that you talked about a long time ago. Is there a difference between the law of attraction? Is there something specific that people should do to activate it, or is it everything that you already mentioned in your 4-step process?
I don't think it's anything new or anything different. The law of attraction is desire. The minute that you desire something, what you're doing, you're conjuring up energy. And then you're projecting out energy. And so it's not a big secret, but many people don't realize how powerful thinking is.
Oigan, entonces en este clip Helena nos enseñó de una forma súper simple cómo lograr visualizar de forma vívida un objeto, en este caso una naranja. Este ejercicio seguro va a ser muy útil para aquellas personas que se les dificulta imaginar o proyectar imágenes mentales. De hecho, si llevas a cabo el ejercicio y te concentras, seguramente podrás visualizar en tu mente esa naranja, su intenso color. Hay quienes incluso pueden sentir la superficie de la piel de la naranja y percibir su olor. Si vas comenzando en este arte de visualizar vívidamente con seriedad y te tomas tu tiempo, con la práctica podrás percibirlo de forma más intensa. Otra de las cosas que considero importante de las que nos habló Helena en este clip es sobre el hecho de guardar para nosotros nuestros objetivos y no contarlos a las demás personas que pudieran de alguna forma emitir juicios negativos que puedan llegar a afectar el proceso de manifestación. También le encuentro sentido a esto que sugiere hacer a las personas que tienden a abrumarse o a desesperarse por querer objetivar cosas grandes. Porque si empiezan por cosas pequeñas como un café, una pelota, una flor, son pequeños pasos que ayudan a generar confianza para ir dando saltos hacia objetivos cada vez más grandes. Y eso, sin duda, ayuda a incrementar la fe. Entonces, espero que estos tips que nos compartió la señora Hadsell te sean de utilidad y que ayuden a mejorar tu proceso de visualización, que te ayuden a despejar cualquier duda y que sepas que aquello que ya proyectaste y sentiste ya existe y que solo está en proceso de manifestarse en tu mundo tridimensional.